Meanwhile, rampant talk about the memory chip cycle potentially peaking earlier than expected sent both the South Korean stock market and its currency tumbling during trade on this Monday. Our Kim Jun-hong covers this latest plunge.
Panic selling swept through Korea's financial markets on Monday, dragging stocks lower and pushing the Korean won to a 17-year low. The benchmark KOSPI closed at 7,484.41, down 8.29% from the previous session. Just 3 minutes into trading, the KOSPI triggered a circuit breaker after falling more than 8%. Trading was halted for 20 minutes, with the index at around the 7,470 mark when the curb took effect. The secondary KOSDAQ also closed down over 9% after triggering a sell-side sidecar and later a circuit breaker during the session. Monday's sell-off came after a major global investment bank warned last week that the memory chip cycle could peak sooner than expected. The report triggered a sharp decline in U.S. semiconductor stocks, spilling over into Korean markets. Pressure also persisted in the currency market, with the $1 exchange rate closing the regular session at 1,535 won to the dollar. Earlier in the day, the exchange rate opened at 1,552.2 won, up more than 16 won from the previous session. This marked the highest opening level since the global financial crisis in 2009. Korea's energy import dependence has long left the won vulnerable to external shocks, while continued foreign selling of Korean stocks has further weighed on the currency. Renewed expectations of further Fed rate hikes also lent support to the dollar on Monday.
Markets are scaling back expectations for Federal Reserve rate cuts after U.S. employment data for May and the previous 2 months were revised upward. That has supported the dollar and weighed further on the Korean won.
Also on Monday, the Bank of Korea and the Ministry of Finance and Economy warned they would not tolerate excessive volatility or disorderly market moves that stray from underlying fundamentals. They added that speculative trading appears to have amplified recent exchange rate swings. Kim Jun-hong, Arirang News.